Wow. Hey, what's going on, Levi?
Craig,
Soulful Growth.
and today we'll be talking about godly wisdom and strength. Levi, give me a good definition of the godly wisdom.
Well, I already told you I'm gonna throw it back on you
Okay.
and ask you and just honestly, what is it that you've been gaining from us reading the Bible together and praying together and both of us like getting serious about our spiritual fitness.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for the longest we were both on our physical fitness together, and then because of the unforeseen circumstances I had to leave that journey with you.
Yeah.
And then now that we're both on this spiritual fitness journey, like what have you gained from that?
I gained. Let's see. That's a good question. I really gained just a couple things I could say. I may have gained on doing that. I'm learning something new every day. I'm learning that I am a godly child. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
The things that we have been going over and discussing about, it's like I've already had that planted in my head. Not necessarily how he wording it, but it's like that's the way that I move. You know what I'm saying? And I could relate to a whole lot of things that's in the word and stuff. And I feel like ever since I have been going over the Bible and stuff with you, things been trying to come into my space to trigger me.
Yeah.
Like feel like things trying to interfere with the holy path that I'm trying to go through, and it's like things is happening that just little stuff that it tick me off. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff that feel like it's complicated, or maybe get like a worry about something, or a quick glance about thinking. It's just I don't know, it's like it just get aggravated for no reasons. You know what I'm saying? So it feels like off me doing that is like a bad evil wave or something tries to encounter with it every once in a while, and tries to get me off my pedestal type stuff.
Yeah,
basically
get you off your game.
Yeah, get me off my game totally.
And I've noticed that too. It seems like every time, because I've had so many times in my life where I can look back and say like, okay, for this time to this time I was incredibly disciplined with my spiritual fitness. And then I fall off. It's like I never go through any attacks. I never go through any spiritual attacks. It's like life will just be kind of coasting along for that time. When I'm off that path, life's just kind of going down the tracks, and normally I'm going with it. And it's every time I get back really taking my spiritual discipline and my holiness and that path really serious, it's like I have the same thing happening to me. I have attacks, I have things that make me really upset, and it'll be like, because I think what's happening is you're becoming more aware of, honestly, let's just keep it a buck, the demons in other people that are triggering you, or either they're triggered by your leveling up. And then so it's like they're trying to do things to like get at you. And it's like, man, it starts to tear you down. I mean, it really starts to make you, for me, what it does is it always makes me rely more and more and more on God. It's like I go right, like I'm like, okay, so if I'm going into this thing, take it all. God, take it all, every bit of it. Decimate my enemies, bless me abundantly, and then show me how to live. That's my biggest thing, is when I really do this, is like, show me how to live, because obviously where me and you ended up, like neither one of us know how to live correct. I mean, we know how to live to get by, we know how to live to survive, but it's like I feel like with us doing this, we're learning how to thrive in that.
Correct.
Yeah.
I like how you said that, because it is some days that I don't feel like doing something. Like I got a regular routine of things, certain things that I do, and I'll be like, man, I don't even feel like doing this today, or like a certain thing that I'm doing, don't feel like doing it, but I taught myself to just do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because I probably feel better after after I do it and stuff. So I try not to let my emotions affect it that much, but sometimes I do be having bumps and stuff down the road, and it could affect me sometimes. But I try to stay focused and positive on it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Come, Lord
yes,
Jesus.
sir.
But one of the things I was thinking today as I was walking to that interview, that I don't know if I got to tell you this. I told D, which
Yeah,
D, like I haven't talked to her in a while.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I actually talked to her when I came back in
Okay.
today. But when I was going to that job interview, I was like, one of the things that I can say for 100% certifiable fact is the mark of a true chosen one. I realized what that is. A mark of a true chosen one is you have a childhood or an early upbringing that literally would make most people cold as ice. It would put ice in people's veins. But I was like, for whatever reason, if you are truly chosen by God, and then you decide to answer the call from God, like you have a heart of abundant love. Like you literally so you have the worst circumstances, the worst upbringing possible, and then as an adult you turn into one of the finest pieces of character as a human being could. Because here's the thing, look, me and Craig both, like, we're in a rough situation right now. It's certainly not the best. It's not the best environment to be in, but the truth is that me and you thrive on that because of our character, because of what kind of people that we really are. It's like me and you have a lot of influence.
Yeah.
We've noticed this
that.
for the longest. You know what I
Yep.
mean? You're the one that brought that up. And I remember back in the day, you remember I was telling you today, I was like, remember back in the day, remember back in the day? And I remember us walking together and you were saying, man, we're superstars.
Yeah.
And brother, if you weren't right on the money with that, like
Yes,
you
sir.
were right on the money with that.
Yes,
You
sir.
knew it all along.
Yes, sir.
Knew
Yes,
it all
sir.
along.
Yes, I felt like that. When I first met you, honestly, I felt like definitely after I met you and then observed my surroundings,
Yeah.
like ain't nobody else on our level.
It's just not,
You know what I'm saying?
It is what it is.
I came in thinking I was gonna be the only superstar
Yeah.
before I met you.
Yeah,
But then I
yeah.
was like, yes, I got
Yeah.
another one that's
All right.
that's on the
We're
same
in
wave,
there.
the
Yeah.
same boat, and it's nothing that could really stop me or him. But
Yeah, that's the truth, man.
yeah, I always believed in that, and I still believe in it to this day. And we're gonna keep encouraging the world, keep having an impact on the world. Keep trying to get people to take some type of get some type of, what's the word for it?
Action.
Yeah, try to, basically what I'm trying to say, when they look at us, try to be like us when they grow up.
Influence.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I mean.
That's
Yeah,
what it
influence.
is. Yeah.
Like me and you have the real power of influence on us, and God gives people certain gifts. Dang, excuse me, I about burped right there. But what I was gonna say is a lot of the godly wisdom and strength, right? So this whole overarching theme, like God gives everybody, they give people different gifts, right? Well, we just happen to have that gift of like influence and almost like a spiritual authority that we walk around in. But it's not anything boastful. It's not like we're prideful or anything like that. We're not like boasting, but we're just like, it's in here, and I think that one of the biggest tenets is really align, like once you align with the will of God, like once you align with God's will, like, and your will and his will are aligned, it's like there's an unstoppable force moving you through the stream of life. And it's like you're not just floating through the stream of life and you're not paddling against it. You're literally like a Olympic swimmer, like paddling through the stream of life, like boom, 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 boom. And it's just do 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 do. You keep elevating, 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 elevating. And one of the parts of that elevation, man, is prayer, reading the Bible, fasting, being discerning, like looking around and seeing what you need in your life and what kind of people you can be around and what kind of people you can't, what kind of people that's not going to work for you. So there's a lot to get in on, on that particular topic. I feel like this is a good introduction. But what's maybe something that you could take away from just the time that I guess that we've spent together so far in this whole process? What's like something taken away as like a little nugget of something that's comforting to you?
Really, let's see, how what can I say? Sometimes because I feel like that you're a good motivation. And what I've been taking out of this, I feel like I was on a good right track, but seeing somebody else who's on the right track as well, but doing it in their own way, you know what I'm saying, is making me learn things off you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I feel like you're a good motivator. Just how you talk to people or how you, whatever the case may be. I feel like I listen to you talk or something.
Sure.
I'm like, man, I want to talk just like you. I want to talk just like
appreciate
Levi.
that, man.
I want to
I
talk
really
like
appreciate that.
yeah,
Thank you.
and just you in general. You know what I'm saying? I feel like hopefully I can um motivate you as well. But I just want to both our heads together would be a powerful person.
It
You know
is,
what I'm
and
saying?
I'll tell you why. Because I was gonna say one of the things that I really like about you, especially like learning with you, is like we'll be reading, and I'll have this whole thing, and like in my mind, I'm having to like read and like process all of it,
Yeah.
and then I read it, and then I'm like, so what did you get from that? And then you just say exactly what, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It could be like a page and a half.
Yeah.
And I like, I'm like, well, what do you think about it? Like, well, basically, he's saying this, and then
Yeah,
so
for
it's like
sure.
it's the quick process
Hmm.
and that quick wit. I wish that I had that
Yeah.
too. So,
Yeah.
it's like, hey, man, teamwork makes the dream
Teamwork,
work for
it
real.
does. It
It
does.
really
It
does. It's like
does.
you can elevate so much faster when you have good people on a team
Hmm.
and you're moving toward a common
Yeah,
goal.
and I feel like it'll make you smarter at the end of the day too.
Absolutely.
You'll learn how they do it, learn how I do it, and just bring it all together.
Yeah.
And the outcome is just
Amazing.
amazing.
Really is.
Yep. Yep.
Well, you good on that?
I'm good on it.
All right, man. Hey, you heard what the man said.
Like, comment, subscribe. See y'all soon. God bless.